We're loving being parents.
Yeah.
Probably not something either one of us ever imagined doing, and it's been really awesome to like figure it out.
What was it like having a baby in the middle of a pandemic? I mean, being a first time parent as well, I mean, it's stressful enough as it is, so I can't imagine adding that other layer of stress to it.
It was weird. We weren't allowed to have any visitors to the hospital, so her parents ended up driving up like the day after we got home, and my parents, they had to come over after, you know what I mean? And so that was hard for them. It was an odd experience in the hospital, but the nice part for us is that we get to, like, we would be on the road right now. So especially for me, like I would miss, I mean, I think I was supposed to be out with them like half the time. So I'm getting that other half back, which I'm trying to really soak up, because otherwise I would be just missing some
Right.
cool moments. And I've been there. It's cool to say that I've been there for like every day of my kid's life so far.
That's awesome. I mean, what kind of big milestones has he been hitting? Is he starting to smile a little bit more and
Oh, he's a daddy
making
dude.
sounds?
He kind of knows how conversations work, oddly. Like, so you can sort of talk to him and you'll say something and he'll like say something back, and then you can kind of do that. He knows, but he knows that, like, when you're reading a book, it's not conversation, so he doesn't say anything at that point. So it's just kind of cool seeing little stuff like that. And he rolled over the other day, but he can't roll back over. So that's the next thing, probably, is getting back to his back. But
Mhm.
I don't know. We've never, neither one of us have any other kids, so it's kind of, this is our first one, and so each little thing is super, we blow it way out of proportion, I'm sure.
No, please. Every single moment is like the biggest thing ever. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people told me, and I felt it too, like the first 100 days or like the first, couple months of newborn phase is really hard. It's very, very challenging because you don't know what to expect. What would you say was the most challenging part and the best part about this for both of you?
Oh, the best part, we soak every part of it up. It's so fun. He's so happy. Weirdly, I don't know. He seems to be an easy baby. When people
Yeah.
tell us that, we might be done at this point because he's so fun. But I don't know. I mean, those nights that you get so tired. I mean, Maren just recovering and also trying to learn how to be a mom, and there's just so much that goes into it. And you're so tired. And I had a buddy tell me, like, right before our kid came, he's like, "You guys, when he comes, remember that, like, first and foremost, you have to be nice to each other." And I thought that was really good advice, because there's so many like 3:30 in the morning moments where you're like, I have nothing left. I have no nice left in me. But if that was such a cool thing to remember is like, everybody, we're just trying hard. We're all trying hard to do this, and that can, and I think the nicer you are to your partner, the easier it is. And so, we're loving being parents. Probably not something either one of us ever imagined doing, and it's been really awesome to like figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. I know Maren was really open about how brutal going through a whole C-section was and how kind of lonely and isolating it was. I mean, how difficult was that for you guys to kind of, manage through that while also kind of taking care of learning about a newborn?
Well, the hardest part for her is they told her 6 weeks is the recovery, and she's like, I'm going to do it in 4. Like, that's not something you rush, but that's just how she is. And I think, the most important thing is just making sure that, like, Maren's healthy and Hayes is healthy, and those two things we accomplished. And I think most women go through a really difficult time after they give birth, and that's not, I think that, like, the more that they can talk about it, when everyone can talk about it, like, the easier it is to not feel so lonely. And I'm proud of her for using her platform just to, like, shed an honest light on her struggles. And I have watched her, like, bounce back, and obviously not every day is easy, but she is, like, really a great mom, and she's taking care of herself, and that's an awesome thing to see. I think the C-section stuff is scary. It's a lot. You hear about people doing it. It's a lot more intense than I think until you do it. And so it is. We're just happy that she's okay and Hayes is safe, and glad that he's a happy little boy.